Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel, Skool. How are you all getting on, guys? I hope you're keeping well. Massive game ahead for Arsenal, guys. Watching it live on TV, guys. I'm looking forward to bringing it to you. It's going to be a fantastic match, guys. If Arsenal win, they go top momentarily. So there's a big one coming up here. 1 second, guys. Let me just unplug this here. That's better. No. Let's get down to business. Game and a half coming up here, guys. It's going to be an interesting one for sure. Gonna throw here alongside me, guys, as always. Excited to see the game. And yeah, looking forward to this. That man Bowen, guys, he's going to be able to prove a point again, as he always does against Arsenal. We'll see how we can do against them now. What are we saying? Yeah. I honestly think West Ham are going to make it difficult. I'm not going to lie. I think it could be a tricky game, you know. I think it's been a very tough season for West Ham so far, but I think they can make it difficult for us. I think we're going to have to be on our best to win. But if we are, I think we can win it. Yeah, but we're going to have to be at our very best to get the win in this one. Yeah. It's not going to be easy. But welcome along to the stream, everyone, guys. The game is on. Here we go. Absolutely delighted to be able to bring it to you. City fans here, but I think this will be an easy 3-0. Big up to you anyway. Yeah? Thanks for joining the stream. I appreciate it. And what do you think of Manchester City's? What do you think of Manchester City's hopes this season? They're back in amongst the goals, but yeah, let me know what you think of their hopes for the season. Yeah, can they challenge Liverpool, for example? Because it looks like Liverpool are setting the benchmark again. They're going through a bad run at the moment, Liverpool, but they seem to be the team to beat this season, like they were last season. Yeah, a little bit of danger there, yeah. We could have conceded from a very early corner, yeah. It looks very windy. The ball was swirling about. Nicholas Fulkrug at the back with a clear header. Saliba was climbing all over him. But Fulkrug with a clear header. But yeah, I think they're going to make it difficult for us, guys. We're going to have to play at our best, full throttle. Odegaard is playing anyway, so he's helped us when he's played, obviously. Rice on the ball. There we go, guys. Odegaard fouled. Arsenal get the free. We're quick to take it. I think we're a little too early to go for the title. Completely different setup this season, so I'd take a cup win. Yeah. But they still have a lot of quality, Manchester City. Yeah. You still have a lot of quality players. Doku has impressed me. I'm a big fan of his, actually. He's always been very good for City, yeah, but in the games I've seen him, not just the Arsenal game, I've been very impressed with Jeremy Doku, yeah. Belgian international, of course, wonderful player on the wing. I mean, he always looks to be the man, and he always delivers end product. He never runs aimlessly down the line and can't get the ball in. He does it with purpose, with pace, and he's just a natural. Big fan of Jeremy Doku, yeah. A big fan of his, and Haaland as well. I mean, we've had our history in the past, you know, Haaland and Arteta and all of the niggle there, but I honestly think that Haaland is a very good player, yeah, and Rodri is back. I mean, Rodri was like World Player of the Year 2 years ago, I think. So Rodri is fantastic, yeah. I mean, Rodri is back now. There's the new signings they made. City are a dangerous team, for sure. And Arsenal got out of jail against them, I think. I mean, we played well enough in that game, Arsenal, but we got out of jail at the end against City with the Martinelli goal. I mean, it saved us. Goal scoring will not be an issue. The defence is a worry. I don't trust Diaz at the back these days. Yeah, he's a little bit ropey. Yeah, he's like he blows hot and cold. You wouldn't know what would come there, but I think Arsenal got a little bit lucky against City. I have to say, I'm an Arsenal fan, but I have to tell it as it is. I think we got a little bit lucky against City at the end of that game. My own opinion, anyway. I think we were a little bit lucky in that game. But I finished work early today, guys. Absolutely delighted to bring this live stream to you. I'm also going to be doing a live stream watch along of the Chelsea-Liverpool game, of course, because that means a lot for Arsenal there. Oh, Yuri and Timber, almost. Wan-Bissaka just gets it clear, but I'm also going to do a watch along of the Chelsea-Liverpool game, guys, which, of course, will have a big bearing on Arsenal today. They need to win this Arsenal to go back top. You know who were a fantastic team, and I watched them play last night for the first time? Bournemouth. Wow, what was going on with Bournemouth, with Semenyo, and with Kluivert? But the whole team is just set up to like attack. It's just talk about attacking football. It's like high energy, high press. Bournemouth are the real deal. Yeah? They're up at the second. I mean, the win yesterday was just exhilarating. What a fantastic team. We will be there to hate watch on Liverpool. That's which hate watch. That's what we do, yeah. We just hate watch. It's not about being a football fan, nothing to do with that. I use my channel as an excuse to hate watch. Tomorrow I'll be hate watching on Newcastle and Nottingham Forest. I'm actually starting a vlog with Dre. I don't know anyone know him, but it's not Dr. Dre. It's Dre from London, lifelong Arsenal fan, living close to the stadium in Islington. And he's going to be coming on my channel, and we're going to be doing Highbury podcast, Highbury OG podcast, yeah. Obviously, important the name of it, that it was the old stadium, yeah, our original home at Highbury. Gabriel is getting himself in all kinds of mess at the back. Oi, Chair Bowen asking questions, yeah. Somerville rising for the ball. West Ham causing a lot of problems at the back for Arsenal. Gabriel, he should just clear his lines. Wan-Bissaka all over him. He tried to kick it away weakly. Bowen got it. You know what Bowen's going to do with it, guys? He's going to drive for the line and get the crossing. Bowen is a live wire. Arsenal living on the edge. Living on the edge of it there. Arsenal under a little bit of pressure. Not looking so smart at the back. Bowen asking questions, yeah, for sure. Bowen asking questions, man. West Ham responding, yeah. West Ham responding. Let me check the scores of the other games for you guys. 1 second. If Timber fell down, then it would have been a penalty. Yeah, that's the thing. He's a kind of a brave player, though. Yeah, he doesn't go to the ground easy. But yeah, I was in Basel recently. Yeah, I was in Basel. As you probably know, I'm living in Zurich in Switzerland. Yeah, but I was in Basel with a friend of mine. He's an FC Basel fan, and they're in the Europa League. And last Thursday we were there together. They were playing Stuttgart in the Europa League, and then crazy fan violence before that game. I'm not going to say too much about it, but there was crazy fan violence before that game. 10,000 Stuttgart fans came to Basel, which is a massive number. Stuttgart is maybe 2.5 hours drive from Basel. Basel is right on the border with Germany. Basel won the game 2-0. Second goal by that man, Jordan Shaqiri. But there was a real edge to that game. The fans were fighting before the match in the stadium. The riot police came. They broke it up. The atmosphere was the opposing fans, the visiting fans. They had to wait in the stadium until 3:30 in the morning, believe it or not. And the game was over at 11 p.m. They had to wait till 3:30 in the morning in the stadium. They took them to like a certain area underneath, like a messe, a hall, and they finally let them get on the bus and go back to Germany at 3:30 in the morning. There was a lot of trouble at that game, a lot of trouble at the Basel-Stuttgart game. Check it out online, but the game itself was good. The game itself was competitive. I like watching live football, and of course Basel is a major club. They have the best stadium in Switzerland. They're very close by here, and European away days are becoming a risky business these days. Yeah, exactly, because we just got there, and we were chilled out, and we got a bite to eat outside the stadium. Now it was packed. There was people everywhere, bodies everywhere, thousands and thousands of Stuttgart fans. They were drinking a lot. I'm not going to lie. They're German, right? They were having a couple of beers. They were lashing the drink back. My friend was driving. He wasn't drinking. I wasn't really drinking myself either, to be honest. So we had a bite to eat. Thousands of fans, thousands of Stuttgart fans. But the fans outside were already drinking and eating, but it was already inside where the ultras were. It had already kicked off. And when we got there, the riot police arrived. They were well up for a scrap. I mean, they were roaring and shouting before they went in. They were G'ing themselves up. They went in, they took care of business. But yeah, I mean, yeah, it can be risky business. You don't want to get involved in anything like that. Though. Man United won. Mount. Let me go through the scores anyway. Yeah, but thanks for joining the stream, yeah. I appreciate it. I was working today until 12, so it's great to actually have the time to I was sleeping just until 20 minutes ago. I don't know, I felt tired. Let me see. That man Mason Mount, ex-Chelsea. So the other scores at the moment, guys. Yesterday, of course, like I said, Bournemouth beat Fulham 3-1. Today, Tottenham beat Leeds 2-1 away. It's currently Man United 1-0 at Sunderland. Against Sunderland at Old Trafford. A lot of pressure on Ruben Amorim at the moment. Massive pressure on the Man United coach. Let me ask you that, yeah? Do I be asking you? I know you're a Manchester City fan, but what do you make of what's going on at Man United at the moment? About what's going on at Old Trafford? Is it the players? Is it the manager? Like my friend, yeah, the FC Basel fan, he actually likes Man United for his sins. And he turns around and tells me that, like, the manager should not be allowed dictate the transfers. There should be a different member of the club do that. Like someone else does the transfers, the manager manages. Of course, he talks and he tells the players he wants, but he doesn't do the actual business. The way he's making it sound is that Amorim has to do everything. And he doesn't think it's a good idea when the manager is directly responsible for bringing in players like that and for deciding. He thinks, yeah, he can give input. Of course, he can tell players that he wants. But at the end of the day, someone else is actually taking care of the signings. You know what I mean? But what do you think about the situation at United? I mean, it's baffling. Yeah, every manager that comes in, he struggles. Oi! Oh, what a miss! As they missed right under the bar. What a miss! It's a complete mess in that swamp. All this 3-4-3 is going to be the death of them. Uh, but they were blaming like they were blaming the keeper. Yeah, what's his name? They were blaming the keeper. They got rid of him. Right? He's gone. They have another keeper. They got rid of Garnacho. They got rid of McTominay. I mean, these guys are good players, huh? I mean, McTominay, he always turned up against Arsenal. He made life difficult for us. Big miss there by Eze, right underneath the goal, but he's been brilliant for us. Like against Newcastle last Sunday, he was fantastic. But yeah, we just, I don't know, United, they blamed Onana in goal. They blamed, then they got rid of Garnacho. They got rid of McTominay. They sent Marcus Rashford to Villa. He's doing well. Now he's gone somewhere else, I think. I think he's in Spain. But it's a difficult, I don't know. The manager should manage it, and someone else should take care of all the signings and that. Of course, they sit down and they talk, they communicate, but I don't know. Like Mourinho was managing, and he said that the second place that he took to United through that season, the second place he secured, was his best managerial performance because of the team that he had, the way things were. And Mourinho was top of his game back then. The players they have are not up to par. They are a mid-table team. They bring good players in, but they bring down to the level of the team. Yeah, yeah. Like they played well against Arsenal actually at Old Trafford. We got the win, but they played well. I saw the game live in the pub with a friend of mine in Zurich. They played well against us, but since then they've gotten worse. It's like Arsenal, United, Old Trafford. The fans were behind them. They had a goal. Now we didn't play well. Yeah, we never kind of play well at Old Trafford these days, but we got the win. You know what I mean? We control the result. We control the outcome. But Embuemo was dangerous. He's a very good player that they've signed, of course, from Brentford. But they played well against us. But since then, they dropped off completely. I mean, you thought when they played against us, geez, they're going to have a good season. They're going places. They played decent. They lost, but they played very good football. But they just dropped off completely now. They're back down where they were last season. And people have had enough. I mean, and Amorim, yeah, he's I don't think he's arrogant, but he's a little bit peak-headed. He's sticking. I don't want to be too negative about him yet. It's not just him, but he's sticking to rigidly to his beliefs. And you can see that it's not working. And like you said, for sure, man, there's a lack of talent in the squad. I mean, for sure. And Fernandes, he spends all his time complaining about things and whinging to the ref. That Derby win was too easy. It should have been 5 or 6-0. This is it, man. This is it. You know what I mean? Exactly. He ran riot. He ran riot against them, and all the goals were like, I mean, I'm not saying they're soft goals. He played very well, very well. But all the goals were like, you know what I mean? They weren't soft goals, but it was like five-a-side shit. Some of the defending was like, and this is not taking nothing away from Manchester City. Don't get me wrong, my friend. I'm not taking anything away from Manchester City. The best team won. They're one of the best teams in the country, one of the best teams in the world. But United were kind of like going through the motions, you know. It was like, yeah, you know what I mean? It was like five-a-side kind of stuff. It was like very soft, close to the box, tapping it in. I don't know. They were just, but look, Man City, they craft good goals. Like the whole team can pass. They're good in motion. They're good going forward. Like I said, a little bit at the back, maybe they had problems, but they battered United in that game. Battered them from start to finish. It was just a massacre. And United were just chasing shadows. They were just going with the runners, but never getting close. You know what I mean? They have this thing of like they're defending. It's like, yeah, they go with the runners, but they don't actually impact it, you know, against the other team. When the other team are attacking, they're they're just like watching it. I don't know. Look, Manchester City are a very good team. Like I said, I mean, it's not so long ago that they were champions. Um, and Pep Guardiola is a fantastic coach, and for sure he's a better coach than Emery. But yeah, they just completely capitulated. I mean, yeah, they're winning now, but there's serious pressure on the coach. I mean, everyone is calling for his head. Who are they going to bring in if they get rid of him? All right, sorry guys, there's a friend texting me. What is your honest opinion about Mikel Arteta? Yeah, I see all the guards gone down there. Yeah, so but that guy's a friend was just texting me. Yeah. He's heading to Italy on holidays tomorrow, my friend, with the wife and kids. Yeah, Odegaard's knee's gone. Yeah, it looks in a bad way. Yeah. It's actually very bad. Yeah, the knock. It looks bad. It looks like mad bruised. It looks crazy bruised. But even if it's just bruising to the knee, it looks painful. Yeah? It looks pretty bad. There's a lot of replacements warming up right now. Yeah, it looks painful. Yeah. Oh, the left knee, guys. But you know what I think about Mikel Arteta. I mean, honestly, I don't think he will ever. I don't think he will ever deliver the title. That's not me being stubborn and sticking to my beliefs. The way he got the job at the club was he was an ex-Arsenal player and he got that under the radar and he got into the manager's position. He should have won us the league already. I mean, he did bottle it, as people always say, yeah, bottle jobs, but Arteta should have won us the league already with the seasons we had. There was three of them. Like it was Manchester City beat us to the league, as you well know. But we definitely we should have won the league already under Mikel Arteta. We've had enough chances. He's had the full backing of the board, much more than Unai Emery, for example, ever did. I don't think we will ever win the league with Arteta at the helm. That is my own opinion. And I'm not being negative when I say that. I think he's done his very best, but I don't think we will ever win the league with him at the helm. It's when it comes to the crunch, when it comes to the big decisions in games, he's very slow to react. And these are the decisions that can actually decide titles. It's not about the team. It's more about him as a manager. He's not Arne Slot. He's not at that level. That is my opinion on Mikel Arteta. I think if he doesn't win the league this season, he needs to respectfully step back. Like I said, I can't see Arsenal winning the league under him now. And I don't want an Arsene Wenger situation. I'm not on about the first half of Arsene Wenger's managerial. I'm on about the second half. I don't want a situation where Arteta stubbornly stays in as manager. The players are only getting older. Okay, they're after signing new contracts now, and we're after strengthening a lot. We have strengthened depth, but I just think that Arteta is not the man to bring us forward. He's taken us as far as he can, and I do not believe that we will win the league under him. Saka is in, and it's a goal. We're heading to offside. Damn it. Saka good goal, but offside. Yeah, sweet goal. Yeah, sweet move. Sad to see Brodercard is struggling out there. Yeah, and in the midfield, like he's a midfielder. Sorry that I'm not talking that much. Someone's texting me, but got a Tinder match actually. A nice Italian, so tried my hand at it. But Italy's not far from here, you know. She's actually thinking of relocating to Switzerland. Yeah, he's playing in the midfield. It's 100 miles an hour. It's going to be a long, hard season. Yeah, we do have strength and depth, but definitely we have a good team out there. But Odegaard does add something. Yeah, he does add something. You can see he's running gingerly on the left leg. He's running gingerly. You can see he's not putting the full weight on it, I think. It looks to me like he's not putting the full weight on the leg. You know what I mean? He's playing within himself. This looks like a difficult game for us. West Ham doing well. Odegaard's gone down again. He's done. That's it. His game's over. Oh, I'll give it to Eze. Let him run. Go Eze, bro. Pick the ball up. Okay, Arsenal have it around the right-hand side. Bukayo Saka cuts back in. Timber. Sweet pass. Subamendi. Calafiori. It's a free kick there. Full Krug takes down Gabriel. Full Krug not having it. And Bowen as well talking to the ref. Full Krug's got to stay calm. We could pick up a yellow. Oh, he flattened him. But that's Full Krug's style of play. Yeah? He's a physical player. He's a big man. He's a strong man. That's his style of play. He gets stuck in. He likes the rough stuff. Arsenal struggling. West Ham up for it. West Ham's shape is all right. 30 minutes gone already, guys. Hard to believe. And 0-0. The fans raising their voices. Go on, Timber. Go Rice. Go Trossard, bro. But West Ham are battling us, yeah? They're getting a hold of the ball. Go on, Eze, bro. Go on, Trossard. The crowd responding, guys. The crowd responding. Arsenal cranking up the pressure. First time in the game. Okay, Saka has it. Right hand side. Timber plays it to him. He cuts inside. He's trying to get space. They're climbing all over him. Shoots. There's a deflection. It goes wide, but he's battling to get through Saka. Yeah? And now he's gone down. He's gone down as well. Nah, you're going to give a penalty for that. Declan Rice. Eze. Go on, Trossard. Pressure's on. Trossard whips it. Corner. The block is an important one again by Megessa. We're having a little bit of luck there, yeah. We're moving the ball around a little bit. We're getting a little bit of luck, but we need to do more. Here comes Royce. Right hand side. Calafiori. Racing through. The ball's gone out. Arteta always preaches patience, guys. It looks like it's gone down. I have to be very patient in this game, yeah. 70% of the ball already. No breakthrough. Odegaard. Saka. Ball's headed back. Saka again on the right hand side. He's off. West Ham defending very well. Eze, brilliant. Brilliant shot. It's in. Right, Declan Rice. Who else? That's it, guys. Maybe Arteta will prove me wrong. We will win the league this season. I don't think so. But that was good play. But West Ham a little bit unlucky. Yeah, they were playing well there. One 0 Declan Rice. Declan Rice smashes it in. No celebration from Declan Rice. It's his former club, of course. Of course, he came from West Ham now. 17th goal in Arsenal colours, though. Fans in full voice, guys. 1-0 to the Arsenal. Timber talking to the ref. 40 minutes gone, guys. 5 minutes to go. Timber got a bit of a knock there. Odegaard, Saka. Nearly came for Gyökeres, Gabriel. Somerville for West Ham. Nice play. I started watching closely. Timber goes in, not letting him get past. It's like an octopus. Timber, he was all over him. Not letting him actually break out. Odegaard injured, guys. Hopefully not too serious. But it's good taking him off like that. You don't want it to get worse. You know what I mean? Boy, war at the back there, guys. West Ham making it very physical. Full crook. He's a handful. Bowen came in to try to help out. They're very physical, West Ham, in those areas. Zubimendi, Odegaard's replacement. Trossard. Zubimendi moving well, in fairness. Odegaard stayed on, but he had that knock. He wasn't moving well. He wasn't himself. But Zubimendi moving well. There we go. Long throw. Rice heads it back in. Absolute madness in the penalty area. Gyökeres got poleaxed. All hell is breaking loose. Gyökeres went down and Fulkrug went down. Definitely rough stuff going on in there. Yeah? Definitely some rough stuff going on in there. Oi. You got a bit of a slapper. You got to wake up there, Gyökeres. Max Gilman, yeah. Put the arm out. Give Gyökeres a crack. Good performance from the Gunners. Thanks, man. Big up, yeah. Welcome back. Yeah, good performance, huh? I finished up the work early today, 12, so it's nice to be able to bring the game, yeah. I watched the game live. Also, I plan to watch Chelsea Liverpool. See what happens there. And then I'm going to do like a replay, review, match reaction of this game again. Watch it from start to finish tonight. Bit of fun. See how many people tune in. Let's see what happens. I recently got Sky, actually. It's very cheap here in Switzerland, so I have all the Premier League games live. So making the use of it on my channel. I do some watchalongs, and I bought a new laptop. A new Apple MacBook Air. So I needed it with StreamYard, yeah, because doing it off the tablet, it just wasn't good quality. I mean, it's much better like this. Here comes Rice flying forward. We've hit the 45-minute mark, guys. Halftime approaching. What's the injury time? 5 minutes of time added on. Of course, with Odegaard going down, Gabriel getting absolutely clattered. All hell breaking loose out there. Yeah. But it's been physical. It's been rough. It's been physical. It's been rough. Both the centre backs are up there. Saliba, Gabriel, and Gyökeres, the centre forward, joining them. Let's see. Calafiori whips it in. Trossard crosses it in. Just over the head of Gyökeres. Saka, plenty of movement. Shoots. West Ham, good defending. Trying to break out. Oi! Calafiori in. West Ham get the free kick. He played the ball before he was caught. Calafiori just mistimed it. Between Gyökeres, Etiquette, and Sesko, who has impressed you the most? I think the Liverpool player. Liverpool's new signing has been very, very good. More direct impact maybe with the goals, I think, but definitely Sesko and Gyökeres are not bad players. I think Gyökeres is a better player than Sesko. That's my own belief. But definitely Liverpool have had he's had a real impact, yeah, but he's got goals, of course, being more direct than Gyökeres. Gyökeres has still to ignite. He needs to bring goals to his game. So that's my reason for saying I think that the Liverpool signing has been better. Gyökeres puts himself about and he battles really hard, and he did well against Newcastle, and you know, he did well in the Champions League game against Olympiacos as well. Strong running up front, good play for the first goal for Martinelli's finish. I think he just needs to add goals. He needs to add goals to his game. Yeah, it's as simple as that. I mean, we've been waiting for a while for a striker. Now we have one, but he needs to do the business, and it's as simple as that. And I like Gyökeres. I actually like him. He's a hard worker. He plays honest. He's an honest player. He's not a dirty player. He's not a fouler. He's not a cheat. I like Gyökeres. He's an honest football player, but he definitely needs to just add goals. Oi, Calafiori hit the post, hit the back of the keeper. Gyökeres still going to get there. Ricardo Calafiori, what a shot. Oi. Crazy. Half time approaching, guys. Almost there. Half time approaching. There's the ball in. Whipped in at the back. That's it, guys. Half time. 1-0 to the Gunners. See you for the second half soon, guys. Peace. Alright guys, welcome back. Second half about to start. Gabrici Eze on the ball. Definitely think Arsenal might need another. Yeah. West Ham had their moments. Guys. No changes for either side at the interval, guys, so it's as you were in terms of personnel. Arsenal to get the second half started. Let's see what West Ham can do here. They've defended well, actually, West Ham. Seriously, no patronising. Yeah, they've played well in the game. They've defended well. But now they need a little bit more. Oy. Packet there. West Ham with a nice crossfield ball. Bowen. He's got it on the wing. The big man is up front, yeah. Thomas Fulkrug. He's making a nuisance of himself. He's a giant up there. He definitely has the physical ability and the experience to cause the Arsenal defence problems. He's a giant of a man up top. A monster. So let's see. Somerville. Saying it's a handball. His arm is out, guys, but honestly, I think they're all harsh. All these kind of ones. Even if it happened for Arsenal or against Arsenal, I think they're harsh. Mavropanos, I've seen him given, but it did hit his arm. But to be honest, if there was a natural running action, but to be honest, I think things like that are harsh. These kind of handballs, unless it's absolutely blatant, like putting his hand out to actually stop the shot. I just think they're a bit harsh. Like to side games and penalties like that is it's a bit harsh. Like I said, unless it's absolutely blatant, you know what I mean? I just think it keeps the game more. I think it's better for the game if the ref doesn't give it for just any old thing, you know. Calafiori tries the ball on the jersey. West Ham smash it clear. Oi. Coolly done by Timber. He's fast. Somerville was there. Lurking. He's quick. They've got Fulkrug on through the middle, Somerville on the left, and they got Bowen on the right. And they're really pressing you. They're pressing high up the field, but they've done well, West Ham. But they're going to need to kind of step it up a bit to get the equaliser. But they are a dangerous team, West Ham. I've been impressed with them. They played well in this game. They've made it very difficult. They're a good footballing team. They've got a hard edge about them, West Ham. A real physicality. I mean, you don't want to get drawn into that physical stuff with them. Yeah, they can play football, but they have a real physicality, a real edge. I know they've been getting hammered recently, but they're really kind of stepping it up now, you know what I mean? They're obviously trying to nice Paquetá, sweet play. Somerville again. They're halfway inside their own half. West Ham, they're building. Trying to work the ball out. Centre back has it. He looks left, he looks right. It's going up on the right hand side. Arteta very active on the sideline there, I can see. telling the press to push forward to close them down. Eze moves in and they win it. Eze to Odegaard. Sorry, I mean Eze to Trossard. Now Gyökeres. It's corner. There was no way through for him, but he wins the corner. Arsenal closing down. Eze picked his moment, won the ball. Into Trossard. Into Gyökeres. Let's see Gyökeres get a goal. There's the ball over the top. Smashed over the bar. There was a clash with Gabriel just inside the area. There's the ball back. David Raya. Gabriel. Trossard. Rice is in. Maybe in for Gyökeres. Oh! He just missed it, Gyökeres. Whipped across the box. Almost slammed in. Just going to get there. What a goal that would have been, guys. Just want Gyökeres to get a goal, eh? Set him on his way. Trossard. Magic. Skip to the byline. Couldn't get the angle. Too many in the way. All right, guys, here we go. Saka's got a blood nose, guys. It's pumping. There's blood all over the gaff. He'll be alright though. He's got a blood nose, guys. He's gone down. He's obviously feeling a bit weak, I'd say. There's a lot of blood coming out. He's on his feet. It's bleeding heavy, yeah. Oi. Oi. He got a slap onto the nose. He got a bit of a slap onto the nose, yeah. Got Saka onto the face. That's enough to do it. It looked a little bit awkward, yeah. The penalty, guys. It's like Arsenal have the opportunity to stretch further clear. Diop takes him down. Yuri and Tim were taken down by Diop. Jeez. All right, guys. We're going top of the league. Boy, West Ham responding a bit. Two 0 guys. The penalty from Saka. Looks like the 3 points were safe. If you already gone down. Had 2.5 on his leg. Nice one. Chris on the move. He's in the danger zone. He's making a nuisance of himself. The crowd like it. Chris making a nuisance of himself. Here come Arsenal again. Timber. Subamendi. Calafiori. Timber again. Looking for Saka. Plays it back. Saliba. Subamendi. Nice movement. Plays it well. Quick ball through. Rice is the runner. Tackled. And the ball goes out. Calafiori. As a throw in. Bowen for West Ham. Great ball in. Subamendi kicks it clear. It's a great ball in. 15 minutes to go. Not over yet. Not over yet, guys. Bowen, he's on his way to being their most productive player again this season. All right, 5 minutes of normal time to go. Arsenal just calming this one down. They have it back in defence. Raya is going to play it short. They try to keep possession, but this time he decides to hit it long. Nice ball forward to Gyökeres. Arsenal pick up the pieces. Nice. Wanyeri. Oi. The skill of the man. Gyökeres. Gyökeres putting the pressure on. On the heat. It's getting hot in the kitchen, guys. Arsenal battling their Gyökeres battling for every ball. Nice header. Martinelli. We're on the stretch. 2 minutes of normal time to go. He's telling the defence to come back. Tighten up. It's not over yet. We're 2-0 up, but he wants the clean sheet. Raya wants the clean sheet. Here we go. Oi. Bit clumsy there at the back from Raya. Clumsy from Arsenal. Oh, and get it clear, Martinelli's son. That's it, Jokeresh. Make a nuisance of yourself. Jokeresh, he's doing well. It makes it difficult for them. West Ham trying to come forward. They play it around the right hand side. They're on the halfway line, guys. But they give the ball away. Bowen was looking for the pass, but it was past them. But they nip it again and win it. But brilliant by Wanyeri. Here he comes like a rocket. Oi! If anyone deserves a goal, it's Jokeresh, guys, and I almost had it there. Wanyeri to. It was Wanyeri quickly to Gabriel Martinelli. He switched straight into the box, pulled it back, but it was behind Jokeresh. Bad pass, actually. He had no chance to get on the end of it there. Oi. Arsenal panicking a little bit at the back, guys, but they get it away. All right, here we go. Mourinho cleared. Almost up, guys. A minute and 20 to go. The cat is in the bag, as the man says. As Giovanni Van Trapattoni famously said, guys, the cat is in the sack. Is the ball in? Is the ball cleared? Ugh. Timber. Other fans leaving, yeah. I would never leave until the very end, yeah. You pay enough for the seat and for the ticket. I would never leave until the end. And that's it, guys. 2-0. Job done. That's all there was about it. Happy days. I want to thank everybody for your continued support on the channel, guys. Thank you for joining the stream. I will be on again in a couple of minutes, guys, with Chelsea against Liverpool. So I'll see you all then, guys. Come on, you groups. Peace.